Strong proponent of the Second Amendment. I believe the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. That's the one right that's listed in the Constitution that uses that very specific affirmative language, shall not be infringed.
It's also the one right that uses the phrase well-regulated.
I want to talk about guns. And the entire Republican Party, because they're bought and paid for by giant corporations, intentionally misreading the Constitution.
Wait, just for clarity's sake, I'm not against the Second Amendment. I don't want to ban guns. But you're saying more guns makes us more safe.
Yes.
So when?
It is absolutely absurd to suggest that the Founding Fathers actually wanted people to have whatever kind of weapon they wanted. That's absurd. And we know that's absurd because George Washington himself confiscated guns. Look it up.
We got 400 million guns in the country. We had an increase and gun deaths went up. So when exactly does this curve hit that takes it down? Would 1 billion guns do it?
Let's just run those numbers. 400 million, 50,000. You're talking about less than a fraction of not even 1%, of 1/100 of a percent.
But it goes up, not down. So your argument is backwards.
The Founding Fathers were not insane. Nor could they have ever imagined something like the Gatling gun. Or, God forbid, the AR-15.
If you want, okay, so let's come up with a solution. Okay, so one of the issues, a contributing factor, again, I believe it's the individual that is the problem.
So your solution to that is give them more guns.
These are weapons of war. You have no need for them. And anybody who says otherwise is a fool.
So I'm saying that because people are the problem, we need to look at the problems that those people are facing and how do we address it.
But you've removed the ability for the state to do that.
No, because you're...
If you don't have background checks and you don't have registration and permitting, how do you know who has a problem in terms of the people who you're giving a gun to?
Do you want to talk about the background checks first, or do you want to talk about solutions first?
I want to talk about what you're doing is you're bringing chaos to order.
That's your subjective opinion, that it's bringing chaos to order.
It's not my subjective opinion. We have 50,000 gun-related deaths. That's not a subjective opinion.
Okay, so...
That's dead people.
It says it right there in the document. Well-regulated militia. That's what it says. Well, I've got a right to bear arms. Well-regulated militia.
You want to say I'm a Second Amendment purist and I'm making it safer. You're not. You're making it more chaotic. And that's not a matter of opinion. That's the truth.
That is a matter of opinion, John.
It's insane, this place we've gotten ourselves into. The Republicans talk about how they support the police, but every police organization in the country has said, please get the guns off the street. You are killing us.
But why take away their tools?
Because certain of their tools that they're using would be infringements upon the people's right to keep and bear arms, upon their constitutional rights, upon due process, upon other things.
That registering is an infringement?
Yes.
They are afraid for their lives every single day. Police shouldn't be afraid for their lives. There was a time when gangsters had Thompson submachine guns. And the FBI banned them because the crime that was perpetrated with them was out of control. But even then, when you could buy a Thompson, police didn't walk down the street, scared for their lives.
Okay. Is voting a right?
It's a right for citizens, yes.
Do you have to do anything to do it?
Yes.
What do you have to do?
It depends on the state.
What do you have to do?
Sometimes you have to be at least 18 years old.
What do you have to do?
And in some places you have to have a government-issued ID.
What do you have to? You have to
be on the voter rolls?
Register.
Republicans talk about how they want to be conservative, how they want to bring back a better America. Well, there was a time when our children didn't get shot in the face.
You have to register. So you have to register to a right. Is that an infringement?
Does the right to voting say shall not be infringed?
Oh, so this is just a semantic argument now.
No, it's not.
You believe voting rights can be infringed because it doesn't say specifically
Is it
shall not be infringed.
Is it an infringement upon a 17-year-old's right to vote, since they don't have that right to vote?
No.
Oh, it's not an infringement on them?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because you're the one making the argument, not me.
There was even a time when we took away their guns. And we can do it again. Anybody who says otherwise is a fucking liar. And don't give a damn about kids.
I'm saying even rights have responsibilities, and that within those responsibilities are responsibilities and order. Otherwise, it's chaotic. I'll go you one further. You want to ban drag show readings to children.
To minors,
Why?
yes.
Why?
Why?
What are you protecting?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Why are you
but
banning?
Also that?
Is that free speech? Are you infringing on that performer's free speech?
They can continue to exercise their free speech, just not in front of a child.
Why?
Because the government does have a responsibility to protect.
I'm sorry?
The government does have a responsibility in certain instances to
What's
protect
the
children.
leading?
And isn't that what Republicans say they're all about? What about the children? Let's protect the children. Please. They don't give a fuck. They never did. And if you don't believe me on that, how many Republicans have said they want to end Medicare and Medicaid? There's a lot of children on Medicaid. How many Republicans have fought to end the free milk program and to cut food stamps? They don't give a damn about children.
In certain instances to
What's the
protect children.
leading cause of death amongst children in this country? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children.
Correct, yes.
So what is it?
I'm presuming you're going to say it's firearms.
No, I'm not going to say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's firearms. More than cancer, more than car accidents.
How many Republicans want to force a 9-year-old girl who's been raped by her uncle to carry that baby to term, no matter what it does to her tiny little womb?
And what you're telling me is you don't mind infringing free speech to protect children from this amorphous thing that you think of. But when it comes to children that have died, you don't give a flying fuck to stop that, because that shall not be infringed. That is hypocrisy at its highest order.
Republicans don't give a damn about the children. All they care about is money. We knew that. This video's over. Y'all take it easy. I'm Zachariah. All right.